The next afternoon, Chris went to school to pick up the bicycle he had left there the night before. When Chris returned home, he received a call from Sana. She asked if he could meet her right now. Chris, who had been urged by Bibi to go for a walk and meet up, told Sana about it, and she said she would go along too. Bibi was eager to go out right away, but after Chris's persuasion, he reluctantly agreed. Then, about 15 minutes later, Sana arrived. When they heard the sound of a bicycle being parked, Chris and Bibi rushed out of the house. Sana, who came out of the garage, was wearing a wide-brimmed hat, a white t-shirt, and floral patterned shorts, which was perfect summer attire. According to the meteorological agency, it was still before the end of the rainy season. But on that day, when the sunlight was strong and the humidity was high, it was just the right outfit. Compared to Sana's cool outfit, Chris's attire of a t-shirt and jeans looked somewhat unfashionable. After a brief greeting to Sana, Bibi dashed off towards the castle. Chris and Sana exchanged wry smiles and then chased after Bibi. From the look of it, Sana seemed to be doing well. Chris's worry that she might be brooding over yesterday's events turned out to be unfounded. As usual, Chris and Sana sat on top of the castle. The top of the castle is well ventilated, and the area behind it, separated by an open space, is surrounded by a forest, making it relatively cool and pleasant even on hot summer days.
Thank you for yesterday.
After sitting next to Chris and smiling, Sana expressed her gratitude. Chris shook his head.
Are you okay?
When Chris asked, Sana tilted her head slightly. Then, she sent out the thought, "What is it about?"
Well, you said you don't remember, but you were attacked by someone yesterday, right?
Sana looked down. After thinking for a moment, she opened her mouth.
Actually, I really don't remember.
Sana murmured with a sigh.
I remember getting out of the school gate and taking out my smartphone yesterday, but I just can't recall what happened afterward,
said Sana and gave a small shake of her head from side to side.
And then I realized I was lying in the warehouse, with Chris in front of me, and Sakurai-san and Miss Tagawa were collapsed,
Sana said, furrowing her brow in suspicion.
My smartphone was safely in my bag,
as she showed a glimpse of it from her small shoulder bag.
But as I mentioned yesterday, I saw two other boys with Sakurai-san with my own eyes. Although, both of them were wearing white hats that covered their heads completely, so I couldn't tell if they were boys or not. But judging by their build, I think they were probably boys. So, I suspect those two might have carried you to the warehouse. Do you have any idea who they might be?
Chris asked, and Sana shook her head.
I wasn't that close to Sakurai-san, so I don't even know why she was at our school. Those two are probably connected to Sakurai-san, so they might not be students from our school. I thought about that too. But the middle school Sakurai-san went to was a girls' school, right? So, her connections with boys would likely be acquaintances from elementary school, wouldn't they? That could be true.
Sana nodded.
But what were they planning to do by kidnapping me and summoning a demon? That gorilla-like demon with a snake-like body that you mentioned was probably trying to eat me, right?
Just imagining it made her feel sick, and Sana winced in disgust.
I can't say for sure if it was trying to eat you, but it was definitely about to attack.
That's exactly the point. What exactly did Yuri and her friends plan to do with Sana using that demon?
I don't recall ever doing anything that would make Sakurai-san hold a grudge against me. We hardly had any interactions at all.
As if recalling her elementary school days, Sana gazed into the distance and murmured under her breath.